Hi guys. So, life is pretty eventful right now. I'm preparing for this party. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience. Like, I'm so exhausted, I just pass out at random. Like, I'll just be sitting on the couch and my daughter's like, "You were like, sleep. I'm like, that's how exhausted I am. It's like there's just not enough rest at this point in time. And I just don't feel like me. I don't know, my stress level has been really high. Like breaking out, like just, I don't know, it's been at an ultimate high. So I think I've told you guys before, we're going on vacation soon. And all of a sudden it comes up, "Oh, do you have this real ID?" So luckily my daughter, she doesn't have a license, but she has a state ID. She has the star on hers, the real ID, whatever crap. I did not. So I'm like, emergency run to Secretary of State today, because it's Wednesday, June 11th. So I run Secretary of State. First of all, they didn't open till 11 today. Got up early for nothing, but that's okay. I made a little morning of it. And then got in there. They got me in pretty quick. So then when I got in there though, this guy sits next to me and he's like, I felt so bad for him. He's panicking because he got a text message saying that his license is going to be suspended. He needs to pay this money immediately. Have any of you gotten that scam text? I felt so bad for him because I had got the text too. So he's talking to the lady and the lady's like, "I've gotten that text too, sir, and I work for this place. I would know like if my license was suspended." She's like, "I promise you it's just a scam." And you could tell he was just like distraught. Like he wasn't quite believing her. So I showed him the text on my phone. I said, "I have it too." I said, "They've texted me too and my license is not suspended." I said, "They're trying to scam you to pay this money online." I said, just like they have the toll one where they're like, you have to pay the toll. I said, "Unfortunately, that's what they're scamming right now." I said, "But your license is not suspended." And I think she even ran it to show him like, your stuff is not, you're fine. But I just felt so bad for him. I'm just thinking like, they probably are getting a lot of people. Like if someone doesn't realize that that's a scam, because I'm like, unless you got pulled over or you got something in the mail, no, they're not texting you about a ticket. But anyway, so went in there to do that. So I'm telling her, she's like, "Oh, so you're going on getting on a plane?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "When?" And I told her when. And she's like, "Okay." She's like, it should be to you by then. We're gonna cross our fingers." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm definitely praying about it," because I literally completely, it didn't cross my mind. I haven't got our passports yet, so I need this real ID to be here before I can get on the plane, or else I'm gonna have to take a road trip, which I don't want to do. No, I can't. 12 hours, I can't. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. If I was at home, I would show you guys the stuff that I've gotten for the party so far, the decorations and stuff. Everything looks really cute. It's coming together. It's black, silver, and white. Those were the colors she wanted. And yeah, we've ordered the cake, ordered the chicken. I gotta order pizza. We're having cheesy potatoes, green beans, salad, and then there'll be a fruit tray, veggie tray, cookies, cake. Possibly, I'm trying to have all her favorites. She loves cookies. And I might do, she likes powdered donuts, so I might do like a tower of powdered donuts. We're going to have a container of lemonade. I think my anxiety is coming from just trying to make sure that I have enough. But like I said, I was told before, don't worry about the whole 5 hours. I almost wish I would have said 4. I wish I would have said 2 to 6, but I can't change it now. But I wanted to give that window because graduation parties, people come, they go. It's not like, and I have some family who will probably stay and stick around because they're coming from out of town. So it is what it is. My boss said the last hour, if someone comes the last hour, you can't, they get what they get. They get what's left, basically. So we'll see. I'll show you guys the process of decorating and everything like that. I'll set up the phone somewhere. We'll see. But yeah, that's all that I have going on. I figured I should get on here and give you guys an update. I want to do a video at some point about the discussions that I've had with my daughter. One of them being, so she never dated in high school. It just never happened. I think it was like one time where a guy wanted to take her to the movies or something, but like she never had a boyfriend. And so she's going to college, with no knowledge of dating, but I've given her plenty of knowledge about, relationships and men and all of that. But some people don't agree with that. And it wasn't intentional. It wasn't like I said she couldn't date. It's just it never happened. But there's a girl on TikTok named Clark who intentionally didn't date in high school. And she was like, it doesn't make a difference. I said I was going to talk about this in another video, but I'm talking about it now. But she was just saying that for her, it didn't make a difference. Like, the dating was no different. It might have actually been better in college than in high school. So I don't know. I told her I've given her a lot of knowledge to help her, and I think she'll be fine. I mean, I don't know. I feel like there was nothing that I experienced dating in high school that was just so totally different from once I got out of high school. Like, if anything, I felt like I could have waited and not dated. But that's just my personal opinion. I think she always wanted that experience because you watch other people, you watch these movies that make it so storybook and whatever. But I told her, I'm like, trust me, you'll be fine. Go to college, clean slate, and it'll just be a different experience. Because, in high school, what can you really do? Everybody doesn't have a car. Everybody doesn't have money. So, and not that you have a ton of money in college either, but usually there's more options of things to do. So, I don't know. What is y'all take on dating in high school, or waiting till college? Like I said, it wasn't intentional. It just so happened she never met anyone she wanted to seriously date. But I guess that worked out in my favor because I didn't have to deal with that. But, sometimes I feel like high schoolers, like dealing with those emotions, grown people can barely deal with those emotions. We be crashing out, as they say, and doing like grown people can barely deal with the emotions and everything that you go through in relationships. So high schoolers, I don't know, it's sketchy. But that's just my personal take on it. I think she's gonna be fine. She's very intelligent. She's witty. She's smart. She takes care of herself. She knows she needs to have her own money. She knows she needs to educate herself. There's a lot of things that I've taught her that she can take into a relationship, and I think she'll be good. But you gotta live and learn too. Like, I can only teach her and tell her so much. She has to actually live it. Like, some things you don't learn until you're actually in a relationship. It just is what it is. So, we'll see. But I'm here, about to pick her up from work. I'm going to try and go to bed early today because I work tomorrow. I took off the Friday before the party because I knew that was going to be doing too much, because Fridays are always hectic at work. I'm gonna try to go to bed. It's like I have to literally like calm myself down. And I want to take ashwagandha. I've taken it before, but it makes me sleep heavily where it's harder to wake up in the morning. So I don't know if I'm going to take that or not. And I'm not 1000% sure of what it's doing, because I've taken it during the day, and on the bottle it says like it's supposed to calm you and relax you, but I don't know that I felt that or not. I don't know. Have any of you tried ashwagandha? Let me know if it's worked for you. I just don't think it made a difference for me. I'm not 100% sure. But all right, my next video I'll be showing you guys setting up the party and everything. All right, hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.